Thank you. Now, you must be very excited.
I am excited.
Now, you look very young in person.
People always say that.
You look, what, 15, 16?
Maybe.
Can we tell the people at home how old you actually are?
Yes, I'm 20.
That is correct. Now, we know you from the movie that you just finished shooting. It is finished, right?
Yeah, it's finished. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's a bit of a fairy tale. So Arthur Fisher, the great director, who you probably know from his movies such as Marion and The Man Who Dreamed, was casting for his new movie, Ambrosio. And so instead of casting a recognizable face, he wanted to find some fresh talent. So he put the word out and saw, how many was it, 10,000?
I think it was over 20,000.
20,000.
Mm-hmm.
He saw 20,000 girls, and long story short, he picked you.
Yes.
And you'd never acted before.
Not on the screen. I had done modeling, and I liked the theater. Yeah.
That is amazing. Mm-hmm. I believe we have a short clip here. Do you want to tell us what we're about to see?
Yes, so I play Matilda, and, well, I don't want to spoil things too much. She's a young woman who sneaks into a monastery disguising herself as a monk. And then there's a lot of drama and magic and intrigue.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Marissa Marcel as Matilda, a woman disguised as a young monk. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
The same magic that powers this lens can also grant you what you wish.
How so?
You remember the night that I was to die, when we took to St. Clair's sepulchre? That night, I performed a rite. I summoned a fallen angel to aid me.
What have you done?
Wow. Quite a role for your first movie.
Well, Mr. Fisher was quite the teacher.
Now I heard he can be quite demanding.
Well, you know, he has an idea of the picture in his head, and nothing is going to come between him and that, not even the actors.
And this is Mr. Fisher's first film with nudity, correct?
Yes, well, you know, he felt that a modern motion picture should reflect the times.
And you filmed this in Europe?
Correct.
They go for that in Europe, the nudity.
Yes, our producer said, we are born naked, and if we are lucky, we die naked. So why not shoot the movie naked?
Well put.
He kept his clothes on.
And the picture's out soon?
I hope so.
Yeah, and now, you're not in New York only to talk about Ambrosio, but you're filming another picture.
That's right, yes, with John Jurek, who was the director of photography on Ambrosio. We're writing it together.
That is amazing. You are smarter than you look. I'm kidding. So what is this movie about?
So it's called Minsky, and it's about an artist who is killed, and the suspect, the number one suspect, is his muse. That's the part I play. And there is a detective investigating, and he falls for her.
Well, I can't blame him.
Well, he has a cop mindset, and it's really about the clash between the artists, how they live, and this cop mindset, the conservative mindset, I guess. He is surprised by how messy the lives of artists are.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We've had some on the show. Mr. Warhol. Have you met Mr. Warhol?
Oh, yes, we've met.
Yes, we had him on the show, and he hardly spoke. Such a towering figure, and yet such a small, quiet man in person, you know. But his superstars, though, that's what he calls them, superstars. They are quite playful.
Yes, we'd like to put some of them in our movie.
Well, just make sure you've got a chaperone. And you like New York?
Oh, yes, I love it. The people are so interesting.
All right, well, we've got to take a short break here. Do you mind reading this out for us?
Now, marvelous magic will turn the next 60 seconds into a commercial.
Magic indeed.
I expected you in my cell, my love. Not the heart for it. What ails you? I had assumed confession would have restored your appetite. Desist. Tonight I met a girl as pure as Ambrosia once was. I wondered what it would be to be her husband. To comfort her, listen to her jokes, to kiss away her tears. But I'm a monk. I shall never marry. To be with her outside of marriage. Use her admiration of me to work her ruin. I could never debase her innocence like that. Like you did mine. Get out of my cell. Get out! Okay. Quick turn around the painting. We'll pick up from get out. Get ready to go again. Be real nice, Arthur.
That work done?
We got it. Cut. Marissa, you're done for the day.
You sure you don't want me to hang around?
Don't sleep. $27 apples, take one.
Those books not going to make a difference. It's too historical.
I based it on real dresses from 18th century Spain.
Yes, but we should have something more modern. It should have an effect on the audience.
Perhaps I could wear men's clothes. A smart suit.
We still want you to look desirable, my dear.
Where are you headed?
I would speak further with Antonia. I feel a responsibility to soften her suffering. She's ill. She dreams visions of her own death.
Your concern is touching. No, I'm no prostitute. Besides, I'm a poor substitution for Antonia's unbroken purity.
Your spell was wasted. I now have no claim to Antonia.
There is a way.
How?
Her grief, and this dream she has spoken of adds form to a plan I have considered a while. In 3 days, she will be dead to the world, but she will live for you.
More magic.
This herbal mixture, a secret of the prioress, produces in its drinker the appearance of death. Administer a few drops to Antonia. She will be thrown into strong convulsions, after which her blood will cease to flow. She will appear as if a corpse. Having no family, you may appoint yourself the superintendent of her funeral. Have her buried in the vaults of St. Clair. Their isolation and remoteness is favorable to you. Give her the drink this evening, and 48 hours after, life will return to her bosom. She will waken your power, your slave. Necessity will bend her to your affections.
Matilda, you are a true friend.
I live to serve you.
Less subservient.
I live to serve you.
Like this, I live to serve you.
I live to serve you.
Oh. I would like to get a close-up on the wrist. Her eyes. It's too much. You'll get us arrested.
Are we cutting?
Yes.
And cut. Tell Slate. "55 Delta, take 1.
Action.
This is really tight. Just so you know, I need to be able to breathe if I'm going to dance.
You'll quick change after 2 of us. Aaron here will stitch you in 10 seconds flat.
Oh, okay, cool.
This isn't going to work.
What?
The panty.
My panty?
Well, you can see through the gown. It ruins your beautiful little bottom. Take them off.
What? Now?
Yes. Take them off.
The dress is really tight. I don't know if I can...
No problem. I'll cut them off of you. There you go. Now then, let's take a look at this beautiful gown. Something for Andrew's memorabilia collection.
Cut. Going in.
Okay, let's get a quick reset on the panties. Can I take these?
Robin, this has been my first time working here in Italy. And my first time working with the great Arthur Fisher. I just want to say thank you for trusting me to be your Ambrosia. What a movie. I always say, you can't make an A picture without an A team, and this has been an A team. Look, we took an 18th century novel and made a 20th century picture out of it. That's pretty magical. M.G. Lewis, I don't know if you're up there or down there. Wherever you are, I hope you like what we made. VMO. Arthur, you want to say something? Come on.
Thank you, Robert. Oh, yes. Well, as you know, I work behind the camera, and I usually have someone to write all my dialogue, so I'll keep this short. You all have been wonderful, and I'm sure you're probably sick of hearing me talking, so I'll shut up. Thank you, Gino. Thank you, Robert. And Marissa, get up here. And all of you, you've been a marvelous crew.
This has been my first movie. What a first movie. I feel like I just went through 4 years of film school and acting school and just life in a few months. What a team. Arthur, you were harsh but fair. For everything you put me through, I learned a lot. And your karma is having to spend the next 6 months staring at footage of me while I sleep it off. I hope you see something you like in there.
Everyone, a big round of applause to our star, our gorgeous, la bellissima Marissa Marcel. I love you all, and I'm here only to say that I paid for the bar for the next hour. It is rare that I'm this generous. So please, have a drink and toast to our new friends. To movies. To movies. Cheers.
It's the real stuff. Now you know 4 of my names. I only know 1 of yours. I came to collect some clothes and toast him goodbye.
Frankie Aminsky.
Both.
What is this?
Nothing sinister. Kinky, maybe. Just a little. He used to come here and we'd have sex. Where Minsky comes from, they didn't really do this. It helped him to compartmentalize it.
Did Minsky dress up too?
Yes, he was the girl. Like all pitchers, he was really a catcher inside. When he was fucking someone, he was only really fucking himself. Everything was about him.
Did everyone know about Frankie?
No. This was something he trusted me with.
You ever wonder why he was so sure of you?
He knew I loved him in my way.
He told me you hated him.
Yeah, that too. You want to understand how this worked? You trust me?
What do you want me to do?
Nice. And we cut to Club 88 sequence.
We're gonna need another bottle. What's your first name, is Detective?
It's Alan. That cop part of me doesn't need to know everything Alan knows.
Action on background.
Roger, but let the type pull you in your frame. Action.
Someone here already knows you're dead.
Are you a buyer?
Not tonight. I'm a cop.
Marissa? Cut. Loved it. How's the scene?
I think you got it. Everyone free. You want to get some room tone before we move on.
All the rest was a distraction.
That's vandalism.
Now it's worth more.
Did you ever read his diary?
I wrote it. Every morning he would have me read his letters to him, and then I'd write down his thoughts from the previous day.
But there's an entry from the day he was murdered.
If you've already guessed it, just say so, Detective. I found the body. I couldn't process it. I wrote the diary, got ready for the show, and headed out as if everything was fine.
When you found the body, was there a mask? Some kind of mask?
No. He was naked. There was blood. First, I thought it was a game. Sometimes he would act weak, so I wouldn't want to leave him.
Can I ask you about these marks?
I hope you didn't get too hung up on these, Detective. Each mark shows that we had sex. The symbols show the type and frequency. Vanilla, we both came. Oral, both came. Rope play, we came. Anal.
Okay.
You asked.
He was active for an older man.
Minsky and the rest, art is a procreative endeavor, a masculine act. To paint me, he had to fuck me. To paint me fully, he had to fuck me.
Fully. Whoever killed Minsky cut off his penis.
How about you, Detective? Do you need to fuck me to decide if I'm guilty?
Who is Frankie Santora?
I don't know.
His name appears 12 times in the diary, and he doesn't show up in any records. So,
Maybe he was one of Minsky's dealers. One I never met.
you wrote it.
It's just a name. You should go now. I'm about to go to sleep. I sleep naked.
I'll be in touch.
What's your name?
Goodman.
Your first name?
Detective.
Cut.
I hope I gave you value for money. We thank you so much. Everybody, happy birthday.
Maria, I thought you were resting.
Well, I've never missed a rehearsal. You don't get to where I am without a work ethic.
Andrew would approve of the Monroe impression. He's a sucker for memorabilia. I tried to buy him that dress once. It was so sheer, people thought she was naked. Of course, Jackie wasn't there. She was on an outing with the kids while Marilyn fucked Kennedy one last time from the stage.
Do you think Jackie knew?
The wife always knows. Wish to get you into fitting. Why don't you come with me?
You're sure they don't need me here?
Oh, it's fine. They'll follow your lead tonight. Run two of us again. Make sure they've got the transition.
Yes, ma'am.
Cut. No. Forget about Olga. Take a look at each other. See that it's funny. In your club clothes, half dressed, soaked to the skin.
Soaked to the skin?
All right. We're gonna cut from this to you two war. All right, read for scene 1 through 9. We'll just go straight through.
Over black.
Final check in 20. Group 3 to the stage. Move your asses.
Interior, backstage corridor, MBA awards. Harried producer opens door into an empty dressing room.
Fuck.
Closes it. Paper on door reads, Maria. Back into the corridor and jogs. Stage manager going the other direction, followed by backing dancers and crew. Producer's walkie spits in his ear as he fights through the crowd.
This is the biggest night of your lives, so I hope you took your vitamins. The entire motherfucking world is watching.
Backing singers in bright colors harmonize as they shuffle past.
It's the motherfucking Music Video Awards.
Producer sees a production assistant, Sue, he recognizes. Motions her over.
Maria is MIA. She needs to be mic'd and ready. Go check the second floor, quick. Wheels up in 20.
On it. Jogs off.
Fuck.
Exterior, Hollywood Hills mansion, pool, same. The sparkling swimming pool of a luxury Hollywood estate. It's lit up for a party, but only one person is there. Mark, 25, an underwear model type. He lounges at the poolside, eyes closed. Bare feet and long legs step up to the poolside. Mark opens his eyes.
Nice.
Ready for the show?
Hell yes.
Inside the show?
Can't we just tape it?
Are you kidding? I want to watch live.
Kicks him off into the pool with a splash. Interior, Video Music Awards, hallway, same. Our production assistant crashes through a stairwell door, spins her head, can't decide on a direction. Walkie spits.
Sue.
She answers.
Go.
Ryan says they switched rooms last minute. She's in room 25.
She juggles her clipboard, scans it.
West B, on the other side of the freaking world. On it.
Better run. Wheels up in 5.
The assistant spins and breaks into a run.
Shit.
Crashes back through the stairwell door. Exterior, Hollywood Hills mansion, pool, same. Maria and Mark splash up out of the water, laugh, kiss. Maria breaks off.
Okay, we need to go inside now.
One more kiss.
I need to dry my hair. I'm the star of the show.
She smoothly dives, glides to the ladder, climbs out, Venus emerging from the pool's mirrored surface. At the top, glances over her shoulder.
Chop, chop.
Interior, Music Video Awards, West dressing room, same. The back of a woman's head, the same long honey hair as Maria. She's in an intense costume. A male makeup artist touches up her makeup. A heavy knock at the door. It opens to reveal the PA, out of breath.
I'm sorry, Maria?
The head doesn't turn, but the makeup artist rolls their eyes.
Excuse me. Society made doors for a reason.
Okay, but Maria's needed on stage, and we...
Well, you maybe should have thought of that before you put us in the round mirror room.
Sorry, the what?
The last room had round mirrors. Round mirror, round face. Maria only works with square mirrors.
He gives the woman's shoulder a squeeze, and she turns. The face looks just like Maria, but it's not. This is Heather, Maria's double. Heather smiles apologetically before the makeup artist turns her chin back towards him.
Pucker, sweetie. You're not going out there until you look like you blew a Hoover. There you go. Do you love it?
Heather looks at her ultra-glam reflection in the mirror, smiles. The poppy strains of Maria's hit song, Two of Everything, start up as... Interior, Hollywood Hills mansion, living room, moments later. Mark calls up the stairs, popcorn bowl in hand.
It's starting.
I'm coming.
Maria comes running down the stairs, now sporting a black bobbed wig. She gives Mark a kiss at the bottom of the stairs. He ruffles her wig, smirking.
Why the wig?
I'm incognito tonight. Wouldn't want anyone to recognize me.
She leads the way to the couch and plops down, gesturing for him to sit with her as the sounds of two of us rise.
Oh my God, here we go.
Interior, MVA stage. A spot highlights a bare point on the stage. Other lights hit the point and overlap, turn, create the image of a rose petals overlaid, turning slowly. The lights move apart, and the rose flower unfurls. Then, a spray of petals and smoke, and Heather stands in the center of the flower. Crowd applause. She smiles. Hair hangs in the air. The music cuts. Applause abates. Crowd intakes breath. Maria clicks her fingers. Loud music drops. She struts forward. Dancers appear out of nowhere, fall in step.
The two of us, we should have known better. The two of us could be so much better.
Interior, Hollywood Hills mansion, living room. Moments later, song continues on TV.
You look hot.
Don't you dare. You have the real thing right here.
Sure. Never seen Heather naked, though.
You want to fuck her?
Two Marias is better than one.
Should I ask?
Really?
Play slaps him.
Pervert. You can't even tell us apart.
You can, too. See this?
Insert on TV. Heather and her dancers nail a complex dance routine. Heather hitting a high note as she goes.
You and I were meant to get along, but I want to cry when we get it wrong. You and I, on the edge of it all. Hold me close, baby, when we start to fall.
Back to scene.
That's definitely Heather. You've never hit that note live.
She turns to him, amused.
Fuck you. I'd have to be stupid to pick a double who was a worse singer than me, right?
Smart.
I should get a fake you, one that's more respectful.
Impossible and one of a kind.
Babe, I could find 10 more of you without even leaving this zip code. You are sweet, though, and it would be time-consuming to house train another, so stick around.
I love it when you demean me.
They kiss passionately. Maria peeks at the TV as applause breaks out. Insert on TV. Fans scream from the audience, holding up signs. We love you, Maria, Queen Maria, etc. On stage, Heather soaks it up. Her eyes shine, elated by the crowd.
I love you all!
Interior, Hollywood Hills mansion, bedroom, morning. Heather's voice echoes over Maria waking up hungover in the lavish master bedroom of her home. She looks to Mark snoring beside her in the disheveled bedside table covered in booze and pills. Groaning, she gets out of bed.
All right. That was great.
Sounded really good.
No, sir.
It's an apple pie eating football playing California boy.
An American classic.
Why don't you two go take a test drive for the outfits?
Oh, yes.
How so?
Well, go grab some drinks on Gino's Dollar. Take a walk in the lot.
Come on. She's gonna eat him alive.